Hello, welcome to Lazy Entertainment, guys. I'm Kevin. We're going back into this again. I really don't want to, but I have to because I can't really escape the freaking meme fest that it is with all the memes that people keep on making about this freaking visual novel. And it's like, ugh. So either I go through this now or else something happens. Anyways. Oh, so yeah, skip. Yeah, typical stuff. Anyways, we're gonna make that poem because I found out that you're supposed to actually do this beforehand-ish. I was gonna do it beforehand, but I didn't have time last time, so. Regardless, let's see, what could we do? Well, I guess if we bunch a bunch of things that are similar in some way. Let's see. Who do we want to go for, I guess? Well, I don't know what they are, but let's just go with Bliss. Oh gosh, okay. So Bliss, Effulgent. Effulgent. I don't think I've heard of that word before. Infallible? I already forgot what the first word I chose. Bliss, that's what it was. Never mind. Memories, I guess. Summer. Let's go with that. Fluffy. Sure. Insight? Maybe? Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm trying to figure out what are the closest words that you can bunch together. I keep saying stop. Let me just stop. Okay. Destiny, sure. Beauty. Oh, I've noticed that they're jumping for whatever. Gotcha. Okay. Shit. God dang it. I don't want to go with you. What was your name again? Sayori. That's what it was. Sorry. Where's Monica actually? Why isn't she here? Heaven Sent? Sure. Might as well try and go for Yuri. Vivid. Yeah, that'll be fine. Peaceful? No, god dang it. Infinite. Universe. Yeah, we'll go with these. Sunset? God dang it. Misfortune? What the heck? Why are you happy about that, Sayori? Extreme tenacious? Okay. Incongruent? Yeah. Tragic. God. No! I don't think I'm gonna have that like middle ground where I don't end up with any of these girls, but it doesn't matter, does it? Someone's gonna die. Essence, pain, fester, existence. Okay, so we're jumping right into the next day. Okay. Hi again, Kevin. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Whoa. Okay. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Yay. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kevin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Well, Natsuki, I'm sorry, but doesn't matter. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Really? Huh? Manga is literature! Yeah, maybe. I mean, there are words in it. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kevin always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. How altruistic of you, dude. Like cooking, cleaning my room. My goodness, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting you. And you almost set your house on fire once. Wow. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How are you now? How come? How come? You and Kevin can become good friends too. You probably don't even know how to make friends, do you? Oh, God. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. What do you expect? Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Oh gosh, I don't even know. Is it a knife? Are you gonna stab me like 100 times? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh, come on. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Can you, though? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, a book! I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, read together. Oh, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so... Dude, listen, she's not, okay? I'm pretty sure this is all planned out somehow, because she is the most intelligent, okay? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I mean, she didn't have much to go off of, considering... Hey. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I'll enthusiastically take the book. Okay. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh gosh, what is it going to be? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. Why don't you read that book, dude? How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? The book? I guess I could always read some of that book you already gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Well, you take that nap, man. Something's going to happen to you when it's going to turn sunset, you know? I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to see some... We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Well, you got Sayori here, so that kind of covers it, you know? But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Well, go figure it out. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare for her to hear her deliberating like this. Oh my god, I can't talk. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? Yeah, food, and then leading into a literature club, that's probably not gonna help. But what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Oh goodness, the cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Jeez, woman. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Good. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Yeah, only for like until like halfway through the story, you know. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her on my case about things. Okay, man. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Well, she sees death everywhere. Blood, redness everywhere, highlighting and plastering all the gray walls, desks, and everything. Ugh! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Well, she's probably got to be like a foot away from your face, and I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Wow. Goodness. This isn't the napping club. Does a school even have a napping club? Well, they technically can. They can't have a club for anything, really. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Ooh, I need my anime. I need my fix of anime. Oh no. I can't have my time. What could I do? Well, you'll need to get used to it. Don't say it like... Don't say it out loud. So loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. Yeah. That's a problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? One. No, you didn't even get up one. It's a secret. I knew it. You didn't even come up. You didn't even wake up once on time. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Your freaking bags under your eyes. Your cheeks just going down, slumping. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all over here. All around here. Well, I mean, that's anime hair. That's how it's always going to be. I don't think it's ever going to change. Huh? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Dude, you immediately go for that. All right. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Oh, gosh. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. How the frick can you tell, man? It's always going to be like that. And there's a toothpaste stain right on your collar right here. I see nothing there, but I tried to wipe off the stain. Dude! But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Okay, and you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Oh, seriously, Sayori. I mean, granted, you know, I don't... I guess it's kind of like, you know, not a requirement. It's, enforced. Yeah, they enforce the idea, but, you know, you don't have to. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Heh! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Dude, you're being really intimate with her right now. I betcha that the other girls, Yuri, Monica, and, you know... Why did I forget her name already? Pink hair girl, I can't remember her name for some. Whatever. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Of course, we have these random CGs. Okay, this is so funny. What is? Wow. I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. You're one to talk. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Don't accent it now, dude. It's okay though. I'm happy we are like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. More like, something might happen. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it, of course. Yeah, just guess what? She probably grew a little bit. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it didn't it doesn't fit you anymore. I can't read. What the heck? What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh, don't say that out loud. Dude, you're the only guy here. All the other people are girls in the room. You don't need to worry. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. I like how they don't change the background image at all. I mean, now that I realize it, it's okay. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more and go back to normal. It's too tight on her. Oh gosh. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Well, because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. I mean, you don't know, there are plenty of other people out there who could probably achieve the same thing like our protagonist here. Unnamed protagonist, aka me, I guess. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Handshake? I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, altruistic little pieces of crap or something. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. I wonder if this whole conversation would have changed if I actually got more for either Yuri or pink hair girl. What the heck was her name? How did I already forget it? God. It doesn't matter, but you know, I feel like it could have changed, but you know, that's fine. We'll continue going with Sayori. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, now we do, after 20 minutes of meeting. Cool. Yay! Kevin, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I don't know, man. It's not really embarrassing, but it would be pretty difficult to even come up with one. Right off the top of my head, I can't really come up with a poem. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf and torn from a spiral notebook. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. Ah, of course. Of course. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki. Ah, that's her name. Natsuki. And Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Fun. God dang it. Alright. First save, I guess. Well, who should I show my poem to first? Well, we are going to try and go for Yuri first. That's my opinion. I mean, Yuri seems to be the most experienced, so I should start with her. I have a thing that goes for the girls who are pretty intelligent and shy, but at the same time, I already kind of have a feeling that, you know, all these girls are kind of psychotic in some ways, so it doesn't matter who I go with. I'm going to get effed up anyways in the end. I already said that. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Oh, wow, I said that wrong. She's probably still trying to... Yuri stares at the poem. Is it too... A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. You don't force yourself. Maybe I didn't do a good enough job. Maybe I didn't put in enough thing. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure because it's probably so brilliantly done that it's a masterpiece even for you. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. Dang it, never mind. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Can you not? Can you stop saying... The more you say sorry, the more it loses its meaning, so it's not going to work. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Yeah, just really emphasize it and just like, it's not natural. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. Yeah, it happens. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, unlike mine, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by practice and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Really? I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. I don't know. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh gosh. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. What does that say? Calm. Breathing the air of the... I'm present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oof. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. You're telling me that was terrible handwriting? I can't even read. Okay. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took a long time to read. Well, I mean, this guy probably doesn't read that fast. Maybe it's because I'm reading it out as well. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Well, I mean, it was in cursive, so go with that. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Did you even understand the meaning behind it? Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild? That's mild? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, okay? Nope, not at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I mean, it did... I mean, it was the first couple of lines that you just read it. I suppose you did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. So... They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing. Oh, that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I mean, she has a pretty dark past, probably. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well... It makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep on trying. I'm counting on you. Joys. Oh, come on. We gotta go through all of them. Okay. Well, that's good. I want to hear this biasness that she has. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Dang, harsh! That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Can you drop that tsundere act? It's really annoying sometimes. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. My goodness, why does it have to be animals? The music really reflects what this this poem has to talk about, huh? Yeah, I told you that you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I mean, I guess you can say that her message in the poem was that all these animals can do something very proficiently, and yet humans can try hard at doing it, but they can never achieve the same level of what the animals do, or something like that. Like in this poem. See, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Well, I guess I took it way too literally. Yeah, you see everyone else around you do something amazing, but yet you sit there thinking, oh, I guess I probably have no chance of doing the same thing. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah, that's okay. So you did. I guess it more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. that really ridiculous laugh that anime girls do. Ugh. I'm glad you learned something today. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. What? You just say, yeah, guess not. That's, what? How's that humor? Okay, I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, good stuff. Whew. Alright, well, let's go with Sayori now. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Kevin. What the heck did I write exactly? Because I only chose a bunch of random words. I don't even know how my character pieced them together. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Jeez, I didn't think her airheadedness would spread this much. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I've already had 2 other people criticize about it, so you can't be right about this, surely. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Kevin poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh good. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Ugh. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club room. I guess. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Kevin. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Unfortunately, it's gonna kill you in the end. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Well, I mean, isn't she like basically 90% of the reason? Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you're going to have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you up to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too. I was just going to say, are we going to get to your poem anytime? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Wasn't it on loose leaf paper? Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. This is not rhyming in the slightest. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't just answer just a little bit to it, a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Monica, what? But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. What do you mean Monica's the best? I didn't even read her yet. Finish it off with the president, I guess. Hi, Kevin. Having a good time so far? Yeah, I guess. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. At least socialize a bit, dude. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Kevin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Yeah, you in that pose especially. But it's not that sort of thing. The barrier that will all learn to get past soon. Ugh. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Why? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. So I guess, is my poem basically more heavy towards Sayori? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yeti. Are things a little tense between you and Yuri or something, Monica? But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Well, a psychotic one maybe. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each in their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I don't know. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Alright. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, I mean, that's just maybe a little bit more self-satisfaction, you know, get everyone to like really into the writing. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I mean, don't worry, I'm not very good. You're the freaking intelligent girl here. Well, one of the intelligent girls. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind and like a film. What? Left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Something that involves like being hung, maybe? I don't know. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Well, you're being the other person right now that's actually reading the poem, so you gotta give something. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I know I'm probably not understanding most of the poems since I'm like reading it and not really having to go into my head to actually figure out the meaning behind it, but maybe they'll show up later, okay? Maybe they're foreshadowing what each of the girls would do in their poems. I don't think I read that, but yeah. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. If only I could do that. Another way to think of it is like this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Wow, that's like insinuating a body, you know, with blood just laying there for so long, all the blood will just pool out if you don't take it away. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's wrong? What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Maybe it's just too sophisticated for Natsuki. I don't know. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oh boy, these two are not really happy with each other, it seems. if I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kevin did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kevin liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kevin appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I mean, equality all over, guys. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out myself to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Everyone, these two are... Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kevin started showing up. What? Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like biting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Kevin, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. And if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Oh gosh. Why? We're just sharing poems, you two. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her. Help me explain that to her, Kevin. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kevin? Well... Jeez. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Ah! Freaking choice! So of course that's going to be... God dang it. Of course. At this moment, we gotta leave it for the next episode. Because... that's just how it's going to be, because, I mean, when I start going, I have to keep sticking with them. I cannot look at any other girl, apparently, or else the routes fall apart. So, anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Go ahead and leave a like down below. Go ahead and comment of what you thought so far, or, you know, leave some suggestions of what I should do in the future. And subscribe to the channel for more entertainment like this. And as always, remember to stay lazy, and see you in the next video. Oh my goodness. Ugh.